Hi guys, I'm just gonna do a quick little tutorial kind of just me doing my eyeshadow and eyeliner. I've already done the rest of my makeup, so it's just gonna be really quick. I recently bought some new palettes. Oh, sorry, I'm not on the camera. These are by Faced, and I don't think that they sell them in the stores anymore, but they're part of the Quickie Chronicles. They're just 2 lip glosses, a bronzer or blush, and 2 eyeshadows. These are the lip glosses that are on the side. This one's my favorite. It's called the Cupcake. Really pretty colors. I'm actually going to be using the pink, the light pink in here, and probably my NYX purple, or purple that I actually made myself. So okay, and I started out with the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer. I suggest you buy this because it makes any eyeshadow, no matter how cheap it is, stay on your eyes. So, my Coastal Scents palette. I am just going to be using this, like, very light off-white to start out with, and I'm going to mix it with a little bit of this pure white. And I'm just going to define my brow with that, just to give it a little bit of color. My dog really wants to go outside right now, so you can hear her crying. I assure you, she's not being harmed. Oh. Okay, so I'm going to go back to that light pink in the Cupcake palette. I'm just going to wipe the white onto my hand that I was using before. And you always want to tap your brush like this on after, because you don't want any excess eyeshadow to fall on your face. So I'm just going to cover my entire lid with that. This is kind of a very light peach, actually. It looks pink in the palette, but it's more of a peachy kind of color, so I'm just going to go over that. And also, if any of you have a lot of problems with eyeshadow falling on your face, I know that I do, and it's quite a pain. I suggest you go like this when you put your eyeshadow on. That way you can catch anything that falls on your face. Because this is such a light color, it's not really going to make any difference to my face if it does fall, and it'll probably just wipe off easily. But if you're using a brighter color, you don't want like a bright green like smudge across your face, and then you have to do your foundation over, and that's just a pain. So yeah, that was the pink. And then I'm going to take a pure white, which is my NYX, and I'm just going to dab a little onto my brush and just sweep some into the corner of my eye, just to add a little pop. Opens your eyes up a little bit. That's that. And then I'm going to take that purple that I made. Where did I put that? It's in my makeup bag. So I'm just going to take a little bit of that purple that I made. I don't know if you guys can see, but it's like kind of a dark purple with a blue base. So it's kind of bright, and I'm just going to put that over the crease. Just kind of adding a little bit of a purple sheen. This is mineral eyeshadow, so it is not as not as pigmented. Well, it's pigmented, but it's not as strong, so you have to go over a few times to kind of get that purple or whatever color you're using. So that's kind of up towards the brow a little bit, blend it into that white. Don't worry about each side being completely perfect because you're blending, so that's that. Then I'm going to take my creasing brush. If you don't know what a creasing brush is, it has this kind of a tip, slightly pointed, but all the way around. It's round. So I'm going to take a dark blue. I'm kind of just experimenting, not really doing any sort of color scheme. So I'm just going to take this dark blue that's in my NYX palette. This one right here. I don't know if it has a name. Oh, it does. It's Space. That's my NYX. And I'm just going to wipe off my brush. I'm just going to go into my crease right here to add depth. You don't want to put too much because then it's going to ruin kind of what you put on before. So that's just going to be right into the crease of your eye. Just blend it out a little bit so it's not a straight line. It just adds a little more depth to your eyeshadow. I always put eyeshadow in my crease just because I feel like it gives it a pop, makes it a little more bold. For some reason, my eyeshadow on this eye is always darker, I think because I have more of an overhang right here with this eye. It's weird. And that's that. My camera is actually dying, so then you just go over with whatever mascara you use. I use this by Bourjois, Coup de Théâtre. I don't speak French, so it's a 2-in-1. It's supposed to be like the kind where you put the white over and then you put the black over, but it's just supposed to be in one tube. It's actually really good. I love it. I've bought about 4 tubes now, so. Alright, well, thanks, guys.